Hello everyone, welcome back to Mr. Wiggly's Educational Facility. Today we are going to talk a bit about the leveling system, the XP, how you get it, compare it to some other games, and I'm gonna tell you a bit about what I've been spending my weekend on. So thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get straight into it. All right, let's look at some boring charts for a few minutes here. I want to start out by looking at some of the XP leveling things we have going on in the new Alpha 17. And you can already see where this is going. I mean, once you reach level 50, it gets really hard to gain XP and to, gain a new level. I would say at around level 150, it gets extremely difficult. And I will be honest, I haven't really checked the graphs on the game before this, so I'm not too sure how this version compares to previous versions. But if you look at kind of, Fallout 4 and Minecraft, it kind of looks like the same thing. And this is very normal for a exploration survival game, so I'm not reading too much into that. I mean, it's all fun and games. I will say, however, the first 50 points you get, spend them wisely. And yes, I know that you get more than 1 point per level, but it depends on a lot of different factors in the game on how many points you get per level. So keep that in mind. The first 50 points you get, spend them wisely. Now, the first video I did, I talked a bit about XP as well and how, the whole thing works with killing zombies and whatnot. So I kind of made a small chart of that as well. So if we look at some of the more boring numbers, you can click to that in the pane. And yes, I will leave a link to this document in the description as well. But over the weekend, I did some testing on how much XP you need to gain a level. And this is also the data used in the chart over here. And in the first episode of this survival guide, I also looked at, the amount of XP you got from doing different activities. One of the things I would like to point out here is I did some calculations on how many zombies you would need to kill in order to actually gain a level in case you only kill zombies. I know that is impossible because you need to craft weapons and arrows and gather materials and whatnot. But in case you spawned in with all the arrows and the bow and everything you needed and just kill zombies, you would need in the beginning, around 8 heavy zombie kills or 14 normal zombie kills. But as we scroll down, you can see when you reach level 100, it's at 60 normal zombie kills and 35 heavy kills. But this also means that during a horde night, you should be able to progress at least a couple of levels. And to actually reach level 100, you would need a total of about between 2 and 3,000 zombie kills. So that's a lot of fucking zombies. But you can do it. I believe in you. And the last pane in this document is just basically my own personal track on, how I'm spending my skill points. I've been playing this game a lot this weekend, and I have to say I really do enjoy it. And I want to go over a few of these levels with you, just so you get a basic understanding of why I chosen the different things I did. Let's start out with the first one. Now, where is that? Over here, boom, headshot. I use a bow and arrow. I keep my distance to the zombies. I aim for the head, and when I do hit them, I want it to hurt. I also put a point into pack mule because I was starting to gather a lot of stuff, so, needed to be able to run still. Master Chef, that is important. This is bacon and eggs, okay? This is what you need to be able to get your stamina up quickly, regenerate health a bit better, and basically it's just so good because you get a lot of meat in the game now, and you get a lot of eggs as well. So definitely worth it. And I won't go through too many of these, but basically, I have 2 number 3s. I don't know how that happened, but I put a couple of points into strength as well. And of course the sex rex as I, progressed a bit. Well insulated because in my world, as you can probably see from the background footage, there is a lot of fiery stuff. And in my base I froze at night, and it's just horrible. Healing factor because I am an idiot, fully hydrated and slow metabolism, so my stamina would actually stay up for a longer period of time. Mother load because I'm starting to harvest resources. I shouldn't have put points into minor 69er. Basically, what you want to do now is put points into mother load. That is the new minor 69er. The old minor 69er is still a good perk, but you need to progress in the game first. Lucky looter to basically just find random good items, because I loot a lot and I die a lot. So, oh yeah, and a better barter because I like to buy stuff cheap. More bang for the buck. And I think I should also mention when we're talking about these perks is that when you die, you know, it happens once in a while. You will actually get a death penalty that lasts for 1 hour, where your strength is decreased and pack mule, I mean, you can't carry a lot. You have lower health, and basically it's just a shitty way to be alive. It's not a great thing to die. Definitely, it will reduce a lot of your stats. Not too sure how I feel about that. I mean, it's okay. There should be some kind of punishment for dying, no doubt. But I mean, when you die, sometimes, you know, it is not your fault. Sometimes the game does screw you over. So is it fair? Not really. But that's a whole other debate. But when you first spawn in, I mean, be careful out there. The game is not perfect, and if you see a campsite and think, ooh, cloth, that should be easy, don't. There will be vultures and they will fuck you up. The vultures are a real pain in the ass now, and they are silent as well. So if you see cloth, easy cloth, go get it, get out, don't gamble. There will be zombies and whatnot breaking out of the tents. The doors are closed now, you can't see in, and you can find yourself in a whole world of trouble if you try to play this smart. Not being smart, I'm not sure why I said that, but that's how it is, okay? You can't outsmart the game always. Now, I am also considering putting another pane in for known bugs in the game, bugs that I've personally found. I'm just gonna list them here just so you know what I'm kind of talking about. When I first spawned in and did the initial quests, my trader quest was blank. It said, you know, go find a trader, 0.0 kilometers. And I thought, well, I'm not at a trader, so where the hell do I find this guy? So I remember in my stream chat once, someone told me to go to 0.0. That should kind of be a big town. And I thought, well, I'm just going to head there and set up camp. And as I approached that location, the trader quest actually popped up with a distance meter. So that's how you do it. Apparently go towards 0.0 on the map and it should pop up, and don't set up permanent camp until you're at that point, because that's when it will trigger the nearest trader. So you could have run straight past another trader. You could have spawned right next to a trader and not know about it. But that's just how it is for now. I assume this will be fixed in the future. So I also experienced getting screwed over by digging quests from said trader. You can get quests now, and I took on a quest where I needed to go out to dig up some buried supplies. That's all nice and dandy. I went out there, found the supplies, put them into my inventory, and as soon as I did that, one of the items automatically put itself in the encumbered spot. And that prevented me from getting out of the hole I dug. And I could not move that item. And another fun little thing about this is that when you do, you know, find these buried things and get them into your inventory, it automatically spawns in zombies around you. So you kind of have to fight your way out. So I was stuck in a hole with zombies spawning in and nowhere to go. And that's why there's background footage of me running towards my backpack. Yeah, I got screwed pretty hard by that, and I got screwed pretty well later, but we'll get to that. I also returned to the trader at one point where the doors were locked. It was, I believe, 6 or 7 in the night. The door should not be locked. I managed to find a way to get over the fence, and it didn't kick me out. I could go straight to the trader. The problem is I could not get out, however, so I was kind of stuck in there until he closed and threw me out, which left me in the middle of the road. with minimal time to get back to base. So that was nice. I have heard other people having this issue and basically just restart the game and things should be fine. So it's not a big deal. I just didn't think about doing that. And I'm not sure what you guys think about this whole new AI thing, but I have experienced a lot of times where the zombies have been completely silent. I mean, nothing. You're out harvesting materials, shooting at a zombie in the distance, sitting on a rock somewhere, and all of a sudden you just get punched straight in the back. I kid you not. When I played this one evening, I was sitting just playing the game as normal. My girlfriend was on the couch and I almost jumped off my chair, and she got a bit scared and nervous and, oh, what's happening? And I was explaining her about this game that just fucked me over. So basically what I'm trying to say is keep an eye on your sex. The wolves are silent as well, and they will bite your ass. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to give you kind of a small rundown on, what I've been doing over the weekend, and kind of, just share some of these numbers with you. And I will leave a link to this document in the description so you can go have a look at it yourself, so you can see how big of an idiot I am with my skill points and whatnot. I will probably start up a new world because now I know Alpha 17 a bit better. But in general, yeah, it's great. It's good to see some of the new things. There is also another few things like some of the traps being taken out of the game. No electricity for some reason. I mean, the things are still in the game. I've seen them from the creative menu, but I mean, it's not craftable. But I will cover that in another video. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.